In a world driven by possibilities, where financial freedom knows no boundaries, emerges an extraordinary solution. JDXBOT, industry-first, autopilot high-velocity algorithmic crypto trading strategy. JDXBOT is not just an ordinary trading bot. It's a game changer, designed to put you in the driver's seat of your financial future, embracing the power of digitization. With 100% control of your funds, you decide your destiny. Harness the power of automation, 100% hands-free. Zero trading background is required. Whether you're an experienced trader or completely new to the game, JDXBOT simplifies the journey. A proven winning strategy awaits, paving the way for boundless opportunities. Be it a bullish run or a bearish downturn, JDXBOT helps you thrive in any market condition. Trade 24/7, 365 days, whether you're in the heart of the city or at the edge of the world. A reliable and regulated trading platform, offering peace of mind. Crafted by an experienced real trader, a masterpiece of expertise. Embrace the most affordable strategy without compromising on excellence. Seamless onboarding process, start effortlessly. Our automated high-velocity crypto trading strategy operates on a powerful 100x throttle, delivering impressive speed and earnings. It monitors market volatility, identifies opportunities, and executes perfect entries to maximize profitability swiftly. At our core, we believe in the essence of velocity of earnings, the efficiency of earning as determined by the rate of return or speed of earnings. For us, wealth creation demands speed. Experience the game changer in the crypto industry, an incredible hands-free money printing machine, the JDXBOT.
Okay, great. Thank you guys for your presence. I truly appreciate that for coming on board today. This is our weekly, global preview that we conduct every Tuesday. All right. So, and today I'm going to basically do a little bit of changes to the presentation. So the content of the presentation has been updated. And what I want to do is that I want to basically just focus on JDXBOT in this content. Okay, so we will not discuss about the CopyMaster yet because I think we still have some of the positions floatings and so on. So what I'm going to do is that I think I will be basically explaining a few things about the strategy for the CopyMaster and how we want to close all the position in the group probably later on or maybe throughout the week. And then I think as a community, right, we're going to work together towards closing those positions, which is now will be the right time to do so. But I will explain to you my strategy, okay? But today, the focus will be JDXBOT, so don't worry too much about the CopyMaster, okay? So I want to share with you about JDXBOT, and also at the end of the presentation, do remind me, all right? I have an announcement to share with the team pertaining to JDXBOT, which I believe that the community will be very, very, in favor and very happy with this announcement. Okay, so that will be really good. Now, to start the presentation with, first of all, okay, as I always mention, when you want to get involved with any company or you want to invest your money, you want to be clear about the positioning of the company. All right. So here, the company is none other than JD Wealth Maker, and this is basically a financial technology. DeFi, which is a decentralized finance software development company. All right. So this company is founded by myself. I'm the CEO of this company. We have our own in-house developers who are working on developing, the trading algorithm and so on. So we don't outsource to any third party because outsourcing will have other risk, other inherent risk and so on. So we don't want to do that, okay? So now please also understand that JD Wealth Maker is a software development company. We are not a multi-level marketing company. So if you are here and you're expecting for, some kind of multi-level business and so on, this is not, okay, the place for you. So as I explain to you later on, you will understand how our business model actually works. Okay. Now, JD Wealth Maker flagship brand, okay, or our flagship product is JDXBOT. All right. So JDXBOT is basically an algo trading, and you may require an exchange, and you have to connect an API. You have to basically bind an API, and through this binding, you are basically, giving the management of your bot to JDXBot to 100% manage your bot. Okay, so this is the beauty of algo trading through this API connectivity and so on, which I will explain to you later on, detail how all these things will work and how you can actually easily get started with JDXBot. Now, please understand that our sole mandate is to empower ordinary people to generate extraordinary income. So this is the reason for the existence of JD Wealth Maker. So every single product that we are creating, at the moment we have our algo trading, we do have our copy trading, which is the JDX CopyMaster, and in the future, I think we have another 2 or 3 products that we will be basically bringing in to introduce to the community. Now, please understand that that our goal is to empower ordinary people to generate extraordinary income. So in order to do this, right, we have to make sure that this product, truly impact the bottom line, especially generating, consistent profitability. But apart from that, also we want to make sure that the capital is safeguarded. Okay, so that's the most important. Okay, anytime we talk about an investment, we want to make sure that users' capital are safeguarded. Okay, all right. Now, let me just quickly give an introduction for JDXBot. Now, please understand that, okay, that in the high-speed world of cryptocurrency trading, all right, where volatility can either break, or make fortune. All right, so when you talk about trading, right, the most important thing, whether you can make money or you lose money, is the volatility, right? So the volatility, for some people, they are afraid of the word volatility. But for us at JDXBot, okay, volatility is our friend. Okay, so we need the volatility because in that volatile market is where you can actually generate profit. Okay, so JDXBot stands as a revolutionary trading system engineered to protect capital first. So please understand, okay, this is our sole, our sole priority, okay, for our community is to first protect the capital, and then we generate consistent, sustainable profit for our valued global partners. Okay, so this is our focus. Okay, so in developing this technology, okay, we want to make sure that the capital is protected despite the volatility of the market, and yet, okay, our users are able to experience consistent, sustainable profit. All right. Now, please understand that JDXBot are backed by over 15 years of hands-on expertise in futures and leverage crypto trading, and powered by tested and proven algorithms since November 2023, when we started the beta testing. So most of you know me very well. I have been in the trading industry for many, many years, about 15 over years. And basically, I'm involved with the futures trading. And because of my experience in the futures trading, what we have done is that we have translated the strategy into an algorithm to give people access whereby they too, right, can have a hands-free automated, autopilot trading, so that they don't have to be doing manual tradings and so on. Okay, so this years of expertise is what you are going to experience when you actually subscribe, okay, to this JDXBot strategy. Okay, and we actually did that beta testing sometime in November 2023. So you can see, all right, it is basically already 2 years, okay, since the beta testing, and this bot has been continuously improved. We look into different strategy, different technique and different aspects, and continuously improving the bot. And as of today, right, I think we have probably one of the best bot in the market that is delivering consistent, sustainable profit for the team. All right. Now, JDXBot sets a new global standard for smart, resilient, and profitable futures crypto trading. All right. So please understand, guys, that what we are doing here is a sole proprietary technology. We are not copying any technology from outside. It is 100% proprietary, based on my expertise in futures trading. All right. So this is very important so that you know that what you are going to get what you're going to experience is basically a proprietary technology, which is basically our flagship product, JDXBOT, right? Now, what set us apart, okay, comparing with many other products or companies outside there? Now, first thing first, okay, I think this is the priority, right? That we want to make sure that the product that we are developing, user have 100% control of their fund, right? So now this is, I think, is a critical. So over here, right, user have complete control of their fund, allowing them to manage their investment independently. So that simply means is that when you actually set up your exchange and you connect the API, you are going to control your trading fund, your trading capital 100%, before your own eyes, okay? So JDXBot do not have access to your fund, okay? So all the fund, the deposit, the withdrawal, the transfer, the conversion, everything is done by the user themselves. I think this gives you the peace of mind and assurance that the capital is still, okay, belongs to you and controlled by you in your own device. Okay, so I think that is awesome. Now, second thing is that it is 100% autopilot. It runs 24/7 without human intervention. Okay, so please understand, the bot runs around the clock even while you are sleeping. I think this is the true meaning of passive, right? The true meaning of passive, generating passive income, the true meaning of decentralized, whereby it runs, okay, automatically, and delivering, while safeguarding your position, it is also delivering consistent result. Now, this is important. Please understand that the centralized finance runs only, right, during the weekdays. They stop during the weekend. But over here, the bots run 24/7, okay, without stopping, okay? We got 365 rays. We will use the 365 rays continuously, run the bot, right? Now, it is 100% transparent live trades and results at your fingertips. So that simply means that once you have the apps, all right, you can actually see every trade taking place before your eyes, okay, through the app. You can even basically look into the independent data that is provided, okay, by the exchange themselves, okay. So that simply means that JDXBot cannot alter or even manipulate any of those trading results, because everything is basically done by the third party. Okay, so this is very important, all right, so that user have high level of trust and confidence in JDXBot. Okay, so now another thing is that it is tested and proven winning strategy built by real expertise. So as I mentioned to you, right, because of my 15 years of hands-on expertise in futures trading, all right, so we actually deploy the strategy with demonstrated track record of success, increasing the likelihood of profitable trades. Okay, so these are built by real hands-on trader, infusing the trading strategy with significant creditability and also practical expertise and so on. So that's the reason why, if the strategy is real, that with the market, right? Because the market is real, and because of that, right, the strategy cannot be static. The strategy has to be continuously improved. So that's the reason why, since the beta testing in 2023 November, we have been continuously improving the strategy, enhancing and optimizing it, okay, according to the market trend and the movement of the market. And most of you know that Bitcoin, crypto market is really, really volatile. Sometimes price can move $10,000, $15,000, $20,000, right? So despite the movement of the market, right, we have to make sure that the strategy is adaptable to the market, the strategy is flexible, and yet at the same time is able to safeguard the position and deliver, a consistent profitability, right? Now, the other important thing is that it is safe, reliable, and compliance trading platform. So, so when you come on board and you have that exchange with you, this is the most important, trading platform that you're going to have, okay? And this are exchange that has been around for the past 7 years. They have got different licenses, but most importantly, your capital is protected, okay? So there is a fund protection policies and all those things that is provided, okay, by this platform, right? Now, last but not least, JDXBOT offers one of the highest profit sharing in the industry with instant settlement of profit. So in JDXBOT, you're going to basically earn from the trading profit. So there is a profit sharing between the partners and also JDXBOT, okay, which I will explain to you in detail later on. We also offer one of the highest, I think, close to 30% for the referral program. So if you are introducing someone, you can actually enjoy 30% of the subscription fees, okay? Almost, okay, instantly, okay, being credited into your wallet, okay? So you can basically take advantage of this, benefit that is being provided, okay, by JDXBOT, right? Okay. Now, let's quickly look into our ecosystem. Now, please understand, okay, if you look into the ecosystem, there are two important entities over there. One is basically our official partner, BitGet. So BitGet is the official exchange, okay, that we are using in order for the trading, in order for that autopilot to take place, okay? So when you come on board, you have to basically, first of all, okay, have a BitGet exchange. So you have to register and you also have to do the KYC. And once you have completed, then you have to connect the API with JDXBOT. All right. So once the API is connected, then JDXBOT will take care 100% of all the trades that is taking place in BitGet. There is no human intervention. You don't have to set up any parameters, nothing. All right. So this is important. Now, please understand, all right, reliance and partnership with reputable third-party exchange elevate JDXBOT transparency, data independence, and trust, to the next level. Okay, now this is important. Now, many companies, right, they are proud that they have their own internal trading platform, and the marketing system and so on. But do you know that a lot of this that is built internally can be manipulated? They can alter the result. They can manipulate the result. Over here, JDXBOT is connected through the API to the exchange. The exchange is not belong to JDXBOT, is the third party. And therefore, right, there is high level of transparency because you can actually get an independent data. All right. So in this manner, users, okay, our partners have much greater trust, okay, trust in our bot performance because it is completely disconnected because of the third party, reliance. Okay. Now, please understand, when you come on board, okay, you have to register you have to register in BitGet. You also have to register in JDXBOT. So in BitGet, you need to sign up and then you have to perform KYC, identity verification. Is a simple KYC, just level 1. And then after you create the API and bind with JDXBOT. So once you have completed your BitGet account, you now have to go to JDXBOT, all right, and then you also have to sign up. So you can see that you have to sign up on both of these platforms, okay? And then after you perform email verification, and then you proceed with two-factor authentication, all right, and then you purchase the strategy plan. Okay, purchase the strategy plan, and then you perform the API binding with BitGet, and then after you have to fund your strategy wallet. And once you have funded, you have to fund your trading account, which is your main futures account in BitGet. And you also have to fund your sub account. Okay, so I will explain to you why we have two separate accounts and how the wallet management strategy works, with these two separate accounts. And finally, once you have completed all this process, your bot then will be activated. Okay, now please understand that we have three separate strategies. All right. Three separate strategies that you can take advantage of. We have USDC, USDT, and also BTC. Okay, so we either call this as different, assets or different strategy or different bots. Okay, so do take note. So we normally encourage our user, to go for all the three strategies. The reason being is that please understand that. Okay, every strategy, the market may move differently due to the liquidity, all right, and so on. Okay, so just by having three separate diversified strategy, you may have three separate results, three separate performance, okay, because of the market liquidities and so on, okay? So please take note of that. Okay, so now let's just move quickly, okay, to understand about, the wallet management strategy, okay? So as I mentioned, right, one of the most important thing and uniquely, separate JDXBOT with the rest of the competitor in the market is what we call a wallet management strategy, right? Now, JDXBOT employ a dynamic risk mitigation system that actively manages the interaction between users, main futures account and sub account to safeguard users' position, right? Now, let me explain to you how the wallet management strategy work and why we have two separate, accounts or the wallet in BitGet that you need to fund in order to make sure that, that your trading position, is safeguarded. Plus, it also delivers significant profit, okay? Now, as I always mention, right, when it comes to trading, it is like you are going into the battlefield, the war zone. In the war zone, please understand that you have not the red army and the green army, okay? So when it comes to trading, it's either the red candle or the green candle. Now, when you are in the battlefield, okay, the most important thing is about how you manage your ammunition, okay, your bullet, okay? So this is what we call a wallet management strategy. So when you are in the battlefield, it is all about tactical strategy. It is no longer technical. You don't learn how to shoot in the war zone. You learn how to shoot before you enter into the war zone. In the war zone, you need to know tactical strategy, winning strategy, and one of the most important strategy is how you're going to preserve your bullet rather than wasting your bullet. All right. So this is where I'm going to explain to you how does this strategy translate to JDXBOT through the wallet management strategy. Now, if you look into this exhibit over here, right, we have what we call a main futures account and also the sub account. So I want you to pay attention and understand how this wallet management work, because if you understand this, then you understand our strategy very well and why JDXBOT, okay, has been basically performing, remarkable results, up to now because of this unique strategy that we have in place, okay? All right. So now we have the main futures account and also the sub account. Let me explain to you the difference and how these things work, okay? Now, for example, right, in this main futures account, the minimum, okay, funding requirement is $200, all right? $200, but $200, okay? So if you have USDT strategy, right, or USDT, and you purchase a USDT, you subscribe to USDT strategy, it is $200. If you purchase USDC, minimum is 200 and BTC is 200. Now, you can even put 1,000, but minimum is 200. Now, please understand that when your main futures account is 200, the sub account minimum requirement will be 50% of the main account. So that simply means that if your main futures account is 200, your sub account automatically must be 100, or else your bot will not get activated. So if you decide I want to put 1,000 in my main futures account, then you must put 500 in your sub account. Okay, so please understand that. So this is how the wallet management basically works. Okay, now when you have already funded, okay, accordingly, so what will happen now? Let me explain to you the wallet management strategy in detail. Okay, now, first thing, all right, we have what we call a real-time monitoring. Right now, JDXBOT algorithm will continuously monitors the main account base available balance and automatically replenish it from sub account with an amount equivalent to the total dollar cost average value. Now, the risk replenishment restores the available balance to the base available balance for optimal bot performance. Now, let me explain to you, okay, make this thing simpler for you. Now, let's say, for example, right, when a position is open, and let's say the market go against you, all right? So if when the market go against you, what will happen is that JDXBOT will perform what we call a DCA. A DCA is a dollar cost averaging, all right? So now let's say, for example, when we perform the first DCA, it is $10, all Okay, so now what will happen is that now you can see the main account will have a balance of 190, right? Because $10 has been used for the add order. Now, JDXBOT algo will then check the main account and it will automatically replenish the $10 from the sub account to make sure that the base available balance 200 is replenished. Can you see that? So this is an important, okay, very important navigation, that is will be taken care automatically between the main and the futures account. So in this manner, right? In this manner, JDXBOT ensures that the bot, okay, your bot is actually delivering, optimal performance. Okay, so this is a very, very important criteria. So even if the DCA takes place 2, 3 times, 4 times, it doesn't matter, right? Because as long as the sub account there is sufficient fund, this replenishment will continuously take place. Okay. Now this is a very, very important what we call a wallet management strategy. Okay. Now we have a cycle and normalization. So once all trading positions are fully closed, okay, in profit, the replenished funds are automatically returned to the sub account, preparing for the next trading cycle without requiring manual intervention. Okay, so the same $10 just now, right? What will happen now? Once the position is closed, that $10 will automatically return to your sub account. Okay, so no, you don't have to do anything manually. Everything is done automatically by JDXBOT. Can you see that? So now, please understand, every time a position is open, we consider this as a cycle. Until that position closes, if it takes 3 days, if it takes 5 days, it doesn't matter. Until that position closes, we consider that the end of the cycle. And when the position closes, there will be a 10-minute gap. Okay, during that 10 minutes, user can top up the account. User may want to change, the main account from 200 to 1,000, and then user may want to add, their sub account from 100 to 500. So you can do whatever you want to do during that 10 minutes, or you even want to remove your fund and you want to withdraw everything, and this is enough for me. I don't want to be part, of this. Up to you. Okay, you have the 10 minutes gap. And once the 10 minutes gap completed, your bot will then start automatically the next cycle. Okay, I hope you understand that. Okay, so now next we have what we call a fallback control. Now, if the sub account lacks sufficient balance for replenishment, JDXBOT will switch to using the main account balance for continued DCA operation. Now, please understand, okay, as I always mention, okay, just because we say minimum 50%, okay, try not to just maintain the 50%. If you can put 100%, 200%, it is really good, because the more fund you have in your sub account, it will ensure the continuity of your DCA activity. All right. So, but please understand, at the end of it, right, all this fund will return back to your sub account. All right. So that's the most important. Now, in the event, okay, we do have a critical alert trigger, right? So now, because once your sub account is depleted, and now we start to use the main account, there is no more replenishment. So that means that your main account may deplete. Now, these are depend on the market conditions. Sometimes when the market move like $20,000, $30,000, right, you may start to experience, the critical alert. All right. Now, in the event the main account balance drop to 50% of the highest available balance, a critical alert email will be sent to notify user to top up their sub account. Now, this advanced prompt help avoid liquidation and keep users bot running smoothly. So what we are doing is that even before your fund got depleted at 50%, so once your main account reach 50%, then you will receive a critical alert telling you that, hey, we are notifying you that your main account has already reached 50%. Get ready to top up your sub account. So what you can do, you can start to get ready. You still have time because you have not gone to zero yet. All right. So please, once you receive such a critical alert email, you may do the necessary. That's the reason why if you don't want to receive the email, you can put 100% or 150%. All right. But this has so far, right? So far, we have not experienced any critical alert email been triggered for any of our users yet. So far, everything been running well. That means that the bot has been managing, right? The bot has been managing the 50% well. Okay, but it still depends. Okay, so far, like this week, we have already see about 15,000 point movement. All right, but yet, okay, I think the currently probably the main balance around 70 to 80%. All right, but we don't know, right? If the price goes to 20,000 points or 30,000 point different, and this is where sometimes you may receive the critical alert. Okay, now please understand, okay, critical alert at 50% is basically a very, very early alert. And if the user, right, didn't check the email, didn't respond to it, if it is further depleted, then you might receive a warning margin call from, okay, BidGet themselves. Now, when you receive a margin call, it is too late for you to do anything, and high likely you will get liquidated. So please understand, right? JDXBOT never guarantee or promises anyone that you will not get liquidated. If you don't manage your available fund, then there is a possibility that you can get liquidated. Okay, we have the best strategy in place. As long as you comply to the strategy and do the needful to manage your fund, I believe, all right, I believe none of the position will get liquidated, and you can probably even experience, that your position is safeguarded. Okay, that's the most important. And also you can start to see the consistent return. Okay, I hope this is clear. Okay, so please do the needful, and I hope everyone understand, okay, these features that we have in place, which is called the wallet management strategy, right? Okay, now our proprietary tactical strategy. Now, JDXBOT develops and deploys its proprietary in-house crypto futures algo trading strategy, engineered to protect capital first and generate consistent, sustainable profit. So, apart from the wallet management, which manages, okay, the wallet, the fund. Now, this is our proprietary strategy. These are our tactical strategy, okay? Now, the first strategy we have in place is what we call a tactical counter trend strategy. Now, JDXBOT capitalizes on reversal where probability of profit is the highest. We convert volatility into predictable opportunities. Right? Now, this strategy allows JDXBOT to thrive when emotional traders fail, profiting from market pullbacks and corrections. So we don't believe in your trend is your friend. All right. So, but we are basically taking a separate approach, a different approach. It is a tactical counter trend strategy. Okay. That is how basically, JDXBOT execute the trade. Okay. Now, next, we have a dollar cost averaging with martingale strategy that is in place. This adaptive approach, okay, transform potential draws down into setups for instant high profit gain. Right? So the next strategy we have is what we call an arbitrage hedging strategy. Now, this dual layer strategy ensures profit consistency with built-in, okay, risk control. Right? And last but not least, we have a partial profit-taking strategy. By doing so, right, user can continue to enjoy consistent profit accumulation despite having an open floating position. So ensuring steady growth and enhanced capital efficiency within the overall strategy. So many of you probably would have already experienced all this strategy taking place currently. All right. So that's the reason why JDXBOT start to execute the partial profit. So although, yes, one of the position is floating, but on the other hand, right, we have an aging position that we can take advantage by generating the profit. Okay. So this is our proprietary tactical strategy that separate JDXBOT, okay, from many other trading bots outside that. All right. Okay. Now, we have a next level, okay? Next level, transparency and independent trading results. So user can actually monitor their live trading activities in real time, and also they can analyze their trading performance as and when via the BidGet app. So once you register your account with BidGet, you can basically, okay, have an app and you can monitor your trading in real time. Okay, you can check all the trading taking place, the position that is open, and you can even go to the futures P&L analysis and you can check your trading analysis. Now, please understand, okay, these are independent report that is provided by BitGet. So JDXBot cannot alter or manipulate any of this data, okay? Now, this is important, right? This is what fosters high-level trust and transparency in the trading process, okay? All right. Next is that, trading, your trading profit available instantly in user spot wallet. So now, please understand, every time the trading is closed in profit, okay, immediately the realized profit, okay, will be instantly available in the spot wallet. So this is the screenshot of the spot wallet. So you can see under the spot wallet, there is a total profit that has been generated. You can either withdraw this profit immediately, okay, into your external wallet, and then you want to convert it to your fiat currency, you can do so immediately, right? Or you can even transfer this amount back into the futures account when the 10 minutes, okay, when the 10 minutes stop, you want to transfer, you can do that, all right? Or you can basically also, right, you can transfer to the sub account if you want to. So you can do all the internal transfer management and so on. Okay, very, very flexible, very, very user-friendly using the spot wallet. Now, please understand, okay, that 100% of the realized profit are transferred into user spot wallet. So upon the profit taking, all right, so it happens immediately. So now the deduction of the strategy fees will take place instantly via user strategy wallet. So now, as I mentioned earlier, right, JDXBot do not have access to your BitGet account. So whatever amount that you see in your spot wallet is a 100% realized profit. So where will the deduction of the strategy fee takes place? The deduction of the strategy will take place in your strategy wallet in JDXBot back office. All right. So now, this is a JDXBot back office. So this is where you will be basically, okay, keeping your strategy fee. So now, please understand, every users have a unique smart contract addresses to deposit their strategy fee for the profit sharing, okay, deduction in real time. So when you register for JDXBot, remember, right, you have a strategy wallet. So everyone have a unique smart contract address whereby you can deposit the strategy fee here. So once you deposit, there's a deposit button, all right? And you can see that in real time, okay, profit sharing deduction instantly reflect in real time upon closure of position in profit in BitGet. So whenever the profit, okay, takes place in BitGet, you will receive 100% in your spot, but the deduction will take place in your strategy wallet in JDXBot back office. Okay, so just take note. Okay, so these are just to give you some insight how this whole business plan actually works. Okay, all right, now let's move on. So I know, right, now you feel like, wow, this is just a different level, right? And how you can be part, and what is basically the initial cost of being part of JDXBot. Let me explain to you in detail. Okay, now there are, okay, I think 4 different costs. Okay, over here are 4 different initial startup costs. The first one, you have to purchase the strategy plan. Right, so you can enjoy 12 plus 1 month free month subscription. Each of the plan, okay, USDT, USDC, and also BTC, it is $100 each of the plan. So total is 300. But if you purchase all the 3 at once, you will enjoy at 250. All right. So this is basically your strategy plan, and you have to renew. It is an annual subscription plan. Okay, so you can renew this every year. All right. Now, the next cost that is involved is the main futures account, right? Because you need to fund your main futures account in BitGet. So as I mentioned to you, the minimum funding requirement for each of the asset or each of the strategy is $200. So if you got 3 strategy, that will be 200 times 3, okay, which is $600, right? Now, next, you also have to fund the sub account, right? Remember, as I mentioned to you, the wallet management strategy, right? Whereby minimum requirement is 50% of your main account. So if your main account, you have USDT 200, your sub account will be 100. All right, so if you got 3 accounts, then make sure all the 3 accounts that are 50%, okay, sub-account requirement, right? And last but not least, you also need to fund your strategy wallet. This is where the strategy, this is where the strategy fee or the profit sharing will be deducted, okay? Now, for the initial activation of the bot, make sure you deposit at least $30, okay, for the activation of the bot, right? Now, let's quickly look what will be the cost, okay, if you either buy 1 strategy, 2 strategy, or 3 strategy, right? What will be the cost like? Now, if you go for 1 strategy, then the total cost will be around $430. If you go for 2 strategy, then it will be around $810. And as always, I mentioned, right, go for all the 3, okay? Because you have diversified 3 bot running separately at different time, at different market condition, and also liquidities and so on. So if you go for 3 strategy, as I mentioned to you, you do not need to pay 300. You only have to pay 250. And your total cost, okay, that will be around 1,180 or 1,200. All right, so this is basically will be your initial startup cost. I hope that this information, okay, now gives you clarity, okay, how to be part of JDXBOT, and you can do the needful, okay, to prepare the required fund to become part, okay, of JDXBOT. All right, great. Now, this is basically to show you the trading profit sharing, all right? So you can see that for the trading profit sharing, it is a 75-25 profit sharing, and this is valid up to December, all right? So do take advantage of it. We might be revising back this profit sharing later on, or we might keep it. We have not made any decision yet, but at the moment, all right, it will be valid till December, okay? Now, partners will enjoy 75%. So every time, okay, the bot closes the trading in profit, please understand, only in profit, okay? We don't take any profit sharing when there is a losses, okay? So far, we have not seen any losses, but we don't do that, okay? Profit sharing are only for the profit, all right? So 75% goes to our partners, and 25% goes to JDXBOT, okay, for the profit sharing or the strategy fee, right? Now, as I mentioned to you, the referral bonus program, there is an unlimited lifetime 2 tiers referral model where you can enjoy that, okay? There are total of 30% on any purchase of the strategy and upon each renewal, all right? So now, if you come in and you are interested and you see that the performance is good, and you want to go and share JDXBOT, you can do so. All right, so when you do so for the level 1, okay, this is your tier 1, you will enjoy 20% of the subscription fees. All right, so if someone comes in with 250, they purchase all the 3 strategies, you will enjoy 20%, which is $50. Can you just imagine? Okay, that is huge, right? So if you got 10 people under you, that is already $500. You can then actually use that, all right, to fund your trading accounts and so on, right? So that is really awesome. Now, for the second tiers, you will enjoy another 10%. Now, please understand, this is a lifetime. That simply means that when the subscription ends, right, and they renew the subscription, you will then also continue to enjoy the referral commission. Okay, so this is a lifetime unlimited referral commission because you can introduce as many people directly under you. All right. Okay, so do take advantage of this benefit at the moment, right? Any one of you who are part of JDXBOT, you can share your referral link. Only your referral link are basically active. Okay, please take note. No, anyone publicly go to JDXBOT website, they won't be able to sign up yet. Okay, because at the moment it is only open to the private. So any one of you want to be part of JDXBOT, do reach out, okay, to your upline, to those who introduce you. And if you don't have an introducer, do send, okay, do send an email to our support, okay, support@jdxbot.com for more information, and then you can basically, sign up, okay. We will be advising you how to sign up and so on, okay. So just take note of that, right? Okay. Now, to make a profitable move, right, there are only 3 simple steps here. Number 1, you have to sign up. So as I mentioned to you, you need to sign up with BitGet. You also have to sign up with JDXBOT. Once you have signed up, you have to connect your wallet. So this is where you will create an API with BitGet, and then you bind your API with JDXBOT. And don't forget, then you have to do all the funding. So once you have already, bind your API, you have done all the funding, the last process will be activation. Your bot will be automatically activated. Okay. So now don't worry. Okay. All the resources, okay, for you to get started is already available in JDXBOT website. So if you get to our website, on the top right corner, right, you will see the number 1 and number 2 getting started checkpoint. There are 13 checkpoints. Okay, make sure that you print these checkpoints so that you can follow each of the points. Okay, and then you can even have the getting started guide, because this is where you have the detailed step-by-step, okay, step-by-step process for each of those guides. Okay, so all that you need to do, make sure to follow the steps that has been given. And since, okay, you have been introduced, by someone in JDXBOT, I believe that they will be able to assist you, okay, until you are successfully activated. Now, please understand, this is only a one-time process. Okay, once it is activated, that is it. Okay, you don't have to keep doing it anymore. Okay, all right. Now, so be part of our global vision, the future of smart trading. JDXBOT is not just a trading bot, it is a global solution for individual, and in the future, we might even open this for the institutions. Okay. Now, those of you who are seeking tactical precision in volatile market, consistency built on tested and proven strategies, and protection-driven profitability, then this is it, okay, JDXBOT. Now, by turning volatility into opportunity and risk into strategy, JDXBOT is redefining how the world trades crypto, okay? Now, this is what makes JDXBOT different, all right, because we are looking at, first and foremost, right, is the capital preservation and the capital, protection. And then we look into, delivering consistent profitability, right? So I trust that, you are blessed, with this enhanced, improved presentation. And now you have, more insight into the different strategy that has been deployed by JDXBOT and so on. And I trust, okay, that this information is helpful for each and every one of you, okay? Especially if you want to be part of JDXBOT, do reach out, okay, to the person who have invited you, get their referral link, right, and be part of, this, powerful technology, JDXBOT. Okay, great. All right, guys. I trust that this insight is helpful. Now, as I mentioned to you, right, any one of you have any questions, anything that you would like to clarify? Before I proceed, with other information, anyone? I hope you are blessed with this insight. Okay, all right. Okay, all right. If there's no question, right, I just want to basically give you a quick update, of what is happening, right? So, guys, this is a good news, okay? Good news, because I know that since we changed the JDXBOT minimum, right, minimum trading deposit to 200, I believe that some of the users, right, are still basically probably waiting for fun and so on, right? So what we have done is that currently we are doing an R&D internally. So we are basically testing on 100, okay, 100 minimum trading fund requirement for BitGet. Okay, so just take note of that. Okay, so now, if the R&D goes well and everything is in order, we will be reinstating back the 100 minimum trading fund requirement. Is that good? But please understand, okay, that once we introduce the 100, the sub account requirement will be revised to 100%, no longer 50%. Okay, so please take note of that. So that means that if you come in with 100, your sub account must be 100. All right, if you come in with 200, your sub account must be 200. So it's a 1-to-1. So in this manner, right, we can basically ensure the bot performance, right, is much better compared to 50%, because 50% can be depleted very, very fast, right? So we want to change everything, to 100% in accordance to your main account. So if your main account is $1,000, then your sub account will be $1,000. So the existing users, right, may have to make some adjustment. But I believe that these are, as I'm aware, right, many of you already actually one-to-one. There probably be a few, which I believe you are able to make some adjustment and make some shifting, all right? So will that be great? All right, put that in the chat room, okay? Will that be great, okay? Especially, right, those of you who want to join JDXBOT and you think that 200 is so much, right? Because now 250%, you need about 300. So now once we change to 100, so you only need 200, right? 100 main account and 100 sub account. Can you see that? So that will actually give how to say, the initial startup, okay, to be part of JDXBOT will be much easier for many people, okay? So this is a good news, a favorable news, that I want to just relay to the team. Just take note of that, all right? And also start to get ready, all right? Start to get ready to change your available balance, your sub account, all right, to 100%, because the new requirement to get bot activated will be changed, okay, to 100%, okay, main account and 100% sub account once the 100 R&D is completed. Okay, so we will keep you updated of that. But I think in this transition, right, in this transition, do make sure that you are preparing for that. Okay, do make sure you are preparing for that. Okay, so at the moment we have not closed any of the position yet, right? We are still waiting. So while we are waiting, I think the user have time, okay, to prepare the necessary. And once we close the position, that's where you can actually start to, fund your account again, and follow the new requirement. Okay. So I hope that is clear. Any questions? Anything that you would like to clarify before we adjourn the meeting? Any questions, guys? If that is, you can put in the chat room, or you can even raise your hand. There's a raise hand button, and I can basically unmute you if you have any questions. Everything clear? All right, awesome. Okay, awesome. All right, I think that will be great, right? So if we can actually provide that $100 minimum trading fund requirement, I think that will be great help, okay, for a lot of our community members, right, who are interested to be part of JDXBOT. Okay, all right. Okay, any other questions? Any other clarification that you need before we adjourn the meeting? Anyone? Anyone? Okay, so I know that some of our users are, that they are not able to fund, right, the account, right? So they are waiting because it's 200, right? So now I think you do not need to wait, right? Because once we go back to 100, you need to make sure you have 100 for your main account and 100 for your sub account. So you need $200, right? So that will make things easier for those of you who has been waiting, because I know some of you did mention to me that, that you are waiting for fun and so on. So I think this will be a favorable news for many of you, and I will keep you updated once we complete the R&D for the $100. Okay, all right, okay, all right. Anyone else would like to clarify anything? Anything else you want to ask me before we adjourn the meeting? Anyone? Any comments, any input from your side based on this presentation, and also, this information? Anything else? All right, that's great. Thank you so much, Michael Pagasa. Right? Yeah, I know that it will be helpful for the community, because there are quite a number of regions, right, that they may not have a big capital, all right, because they have to subscribe, and after the subscription, they also have to basically fund their trading account, right? So if the trading account, they can start small and later on they can actually go big, it's okay. But many of our JDXBOT users, they already have a big account. They got 500, 1,000, some even got 20,000, 10,000. All right, we are currently managing about close to, I think, $180,000, all right, asset under management. All right, so that is huge, okay? And it is continuously growing because people are seeing results. So they are seeing consistent results. But most importantly, people are happy because JDXBOT, prioritize on safeguarding the user's capital, right? So that is, I think, the most important consideration. And also you have full control of your own capital, okay? I think that is the most important, okay? All right. Okay, so if there is no questions, I trust that, today's presentation is helpful, especially with all those new insights that I've actually put in. And I also hope that, that this announcement, will be favorable to the community, and I will keep you all updated, all right, on the changes that is going to take place, okay? So once we change, right, everyone need to follow the changes or else your bot will not get activated, okay? So just take note. So this is like a transition period. So do prepare for it, okay? Do prepare for it so that you are ready for the transition that is going to take place, okay? So that would be great because, I believe many more will benefit, through JDXBOT. And this can basically, right, answer our, our mandate, right? Empowering ordinary people, right? To generate extraordinary income. So now those ordinary people with $100, right? They can come in, right? $100 for the main account and $100 for the sub account, right? So that is $200. So they need in order to get their trading account, started. Okay, so that will be great. Okay, all right. So if there is no questions and there is no other thing, then I think we will adjourn the meeting. Thank you so much, okay, for your presence. Truly appreciate that. This week, there is no AMA session, okay? We will have the AMA session first week of the month and third week of the month, okay? So I will keep you all updated. God bless you all. Take care. All right, we will catch up once again. Thank you. Okay, you are unmuted. Thank you, guys. God bless you.